So good morning. Today we are in Sebastopol.
I started off the morning with a latte from Hardcore Espresso, and then we hit the road.
Today we went to Santa Rosa and went to the museum. We went to see the Charles Schwartz gallery and museum. He does the Snoopy cartoons.
The museum here is dedicated to the artworks of Charles M. Schulz, and most of the artworks are of the Snoopy cartoon strips. When I was a kid, I used to read these cartoon strips every week because when we went to my grandma's house, she bought the Sunday Times, which had something called the Fun Day Times magazine in it, which had all of these cartoon strips in it, so I used to read them every week. The most impressive part of the museum though is this wall that has a giant mural of the Peanuts characters on it, and when you walk towards the wall and you zoom in, you realise it's comprised of all of the Snoopy cartoons, which is amazing. After the museum, we drove back to Sebastopol to have a look around. Sebastopol is a beautiful Californian town which boasts the same white walls you find all over California, and obviously also the beautiful weather.
And then we just explored Sebastopol this afternoon. So we went to there's like a street that has like a art gallery kind of on it, and loads of sculptures on the street.
Florence Avenue is a unique suburban street in that it is also an outside art gallery. Patrick Amiot and his wife Brigitte Laurent created these sculptures out of recycled junk materials, and the neighbours loved the sculptures so much they offered to display them in their own front garden. The couple arrived in Sebastopol in 1997 and still live on the street today. You can probably tell which house is theirs. I took photos of most of the sculptures, so let me know in the comments which ones you like the most. And if you ever find yourself in the area, then do check out the exhibit. It's totally free, just don't park in front of anyone's driveway.
And then we went to what they call an experimental farm, and we explored that.
Gold Ridge Experimental Farm is a historical and botanical park which preserves the botanical experiments of Luther Burbank. In 1885 he bought this land and for 40 years conducted a number of large-scale plant experiments. During his lifetime he introduced over 800 varieties of fruits, flowers, veg and grain. When he died in 1927, his wife leased the land as a nursery, but eventually sold it to a local housing corporation with the agreement that they would preserve the northwest corner of the property, including the cottage.
It's really hot. It's like 35 degrees again. So I'm just enjoying the air conditioning at the moment, having a little bit of a rest because we haven't really stopped in 3 weeks, and it's, to be honest, starting to take its toll. We're starting to get quite tired and in need of kind of a rest, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to going back home, which is sort of the first time that I've been travelling where I thought, oh, I really want to go back home. And it's in part because we've left our cat with my sister and we miss him. And it's also, I think, just after a while of like being non-stop and moving every 2 or 3 days, you just get travel weary. I keep getting corrected. So I think we're kind of looking forward to going home, which is strange because normally when I'm traveling I'm like really happy and excited to be traveling and I don't want to go home. So it's a new feeling. Yeah, we're gonna probably go out for dinner tonight and explore one of the local restaurants. So we're staying right pretty much centrally in Sebastopol actually, so we can kind of walk to the restaurant. So we'll be doing that later.
On our short walk to the restaurant, we came across a gaggle of turkeys on the route, which was pretty fun. We had dinner at a beautiful little restaurant called Hand Line in Sebastopol, and we had burgers and chips, which were delicious. Then we went back to the apartment and I listened to the cicadas, which is something I always do when I'm in California.
But yeah, for now, bye from Sebastopol.